Good morning, this is Rashad Mitchell comes to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue my part series. The week that was college football history review, the 1986 college football season, October 4th, 1986. Start with a game that was played on Friday, October 3rd, 1986, where we had Colorado State beat Brigham Young 24-20. Colorado State tailback Steve Bartelos one-man highlight show continued as he rushed for 131 yards and 3 touchdowns, setting a career conference rushing mark of 3,863 yards, topping the mark that was set by New Mexico running back Mike Williams from 1976 to 1978. Bartelos' third score on a 1-yard run won it with 46 seconds left. Quarterback Kelly Stouffer threw well for Rams and completed 26 of 37, 262 yards. Cougars quarterback Steve Lindsey ran in 1 touchdown but was unable to outlast the Rams. Virginia Tech Virginia Tech beat West Virginia 13-7. Hosts of Virginia Tech came to realize that they shouldn't allow Hokies kicker Chris Kinzer to decide the game because Kinzer kicked his 12th and 13th consecutive field goal, these from 50 yards out into the wind to break the school record in hearts of West Virginia. Tailback Eddie Hunter led Tech with 102 yards and a touchdown run from 1 yard out midway through the second quarter, while defense preserved win with a pair of fourth down stops and fourth goal line stands. Tailback John Hollifield led Mountaineers with 161 yards rushing, committing no turnovers to West Virginia's 4. Virginia Tech was now plus 10 in takeaways on the season. Next, Nebraska, number 3 team in the country, beat South Carolina by a score of 27-24. After surrendering 24 points to Pesky Gamecocks, Nebraska defense came up with 2 late turnovers to set up a touchdown and preserve the win. The tailback Harold Green's third touchdown gave South Carolina 24-20 lead with 5 minutes left. Gamecocks offense looked to run out the clock as Cornhuskers defensive end Broderick Thomas forced fumble recovered by defensive back Brian Davis at Carolina's 26-yard line. Nebraska quarterback Steve Taylor, who threw for 196 yards, hit tight end Todd Milliken with winning 11-yard touchdown pass. Gamecocks quarterback Todd Ellis, who performed brilliantly, then moved offense down the field until Nebraska defensive back Brian Siebler picked off Ellis. Hurried throw at the Huskers' 10-yard line with 38 seconds left to go in the game. Iowa beat Michigan State 24-21. In this game, Iowa was ranked number 11 in the country, and number 17, Michigan, was ranked, as Iowa won 24-21. Greatest team victory I have ever been associated with, said Iowa coach Hayden Fry at the time, but win was not secure until defensive back Ken Sims intercepted the pass thrown by quarterback Dave Urema in the end zone as last week's pass with 1:35 left. Now, Urema had hooked up with wide receiver Mark Ingram on all 3 Michigan State touchdowns. Meanwhile, Iowa quarterback Tom Poholowski threw 2 long touchdowns, including a 50-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Jim Morrow at the beginning of the third quarter. Kicker Rob Haltman followed with individual winning field goal from 42 yards out. Meanwhile, Spartans lost title back Lorenzo White, fortunately for the season, with a sprained left knee. Arkansas, number 8 team in the country, beat Texas Christian 34-17. Now the Horned Frogs grabbed a 17-14 halftime lead, then moved to Arkansas' 8-yard line early in the third quarter after tailback Tony Darthard raced 54 yards. Hogs safety Otis Lloyd quickly ended threat by stripping ball from tailback Tony Jeffrey. Arkansas defense allowed 76 yards the rest of the way. Arkansas, meanwhile, reeled off 20 points with quarterback Greg Thomas, who threw for 198 yards passing and ran for 88 yards rushing, scoring on runs of 42 and 25 yards respectively. Razorbacks wide receiver James Shibas caught 5 passes for 121 yards. Meanwhile, fullback Marshall Foreman ran for 106 yards in its touchdown. Arizona State, number 16 team in the country, beat number 15 UCLA 16-9, sporting an 0-6-1 mark against UCLA. Arizona State was confident nonetheless. Sun Devils defense was a big reason, which held Bruins to 167 yards early in the fourth quarter. Quarterback Jeff Van Rapphorst threw an 11-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Bruce Hill to cap a 73-yard drive that featured Hill's 48-yard catch. Luckless Bruins, now 0-3-2 in the last 5 Pac-10 openers, were frustrated by a drop interception by linebacker Ken Norton Jr. on first play of the decisive drive. UCLA quarterback Matt Stevens was held to miserable 2 for 12 yards passing in second half. So it was up to the kicker David Franey to score 3 field goals. So that was kicker Kent Ballstrom also had booted trios of field goals. And finally, we got San Jose State in a barn burner beating Fresno State, the number 19 team in the country, 45-41. Wild West, indeed, because the Bulldogs lost a 15-game winning streak on a stumbling pair of San Jose State touchdowns in the final 42 seconds. Scoreback Mike Perez's 5th touchdown pass, 22 yards to wide receiver Lefo Malulu was game-winning bolt coming 2 plays after successful onside kickoff that followed Perez's 4th touchdown pass with help from wide receiver Guy Liggins. And Perez, who led Spartans to a 24-0 lead in the second quarter, Fresno State behind quarterback Kevin Sweeney and tailback James Williams scored 31 points straight to take the lead as Sweeney threw 2 touchdown passes to wide receiver Stephen Baker, who caught 4 passes for 170 yards, and Williams ran for 2 touchdowns. The Spartans answered with 6-yard touchdown run by tailback Kenny Jackson before Sweeney and Baker hooked up for an 84-yard touchdown pass. And kicker Barry Belly hit a 49-yard field goal for a 10-point lead. So that concludes a look at College Football History Review, the 1986 college football season for Week 5. The games that are played on October 4th, 1986, including the games played on October 3rd, 1986. October 3rd. This is week number 5. Conclusion of that week. We make sure. Week 5. Let's look at the AP poll as of October 6th. Number 20 was Clemson, 19 Mississippi State, 18 Stanford, 17 North Carolina State, 16 Louisiana State, 15 Arizona State, 14 Texas A&M, 14 Texas A&M, 13 Baylor, 12 Washington, 11 Arizona, 10 Iowa, 9 Southern California, 8 Arkansas, 7 Auburn, 6 Oklahoma, 5 Penn State, 4 Michigan, 3 Nebraska, 2 Alabama, number 1 Miami. So that concludes a look at College Football History Review, the 1986 college football season for Week 5 for October 4th, 1986, including the game that was played on Friday, October 3rd, 1986. Overall, October 4th, 1986, Week 5. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do videos smack to tomorrow. Until then, talk to you soon.